Ladies and gentlemen, the key to a successful and fulfilling life is simple daily improvement. What you do consistently shapes the quality of your life. Improvement isn't something that happens in huge leaps overnight. It's the small, everyday efforts that stack up over time. So let me walk you through 10 areas that, if you commit to improving daily, will absolutely transform your life. It doesn't matter where you are today. What matters is that you're willing to start. The foundation of your day is your attitude. Wake up with the decision that today is going to be a great day. This mindset will impact how you respond to challenges, how you treat others, and how you see opportunities. Attitude is everything. It's the lens through which you see life. Improve it every day and watch your world shift. Distractions are everywhere, but focus is what separates average from excellence. Each day, ask yourself, what is the most important thing I need to accomplish? Focus on that one task. Give it your best, and you'll make real progress. Improving your focus daily means training your mind to stay on track, no matter what pulls at your attention. Success is built on good habits. Take an honest look at your daily routine. Are your habits moving you closer to your goals or further away? Simple adjustments like reading 10 pages of a good book, exercising, or planning tomorrow today can create momentum. Improve one small habit daily, and the compounding effect will amaze you. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or bring you down. Every day, invest time in nurturing positive, uplifting relationships. Listen more, express gratitude, and show appreciation. Strengthen these connections, and they'll become a source of support, energy, and inspiration. Without discipline, none of this works. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Improve your discipline a little each day. Maybe today you wake up 10 minutes earlier. Tomorrow you skip that second helping. Discipline compounds, and before you know it, you've built a life on consistency. The more you know, the more you can achieve. Every day, take time to learn something new. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, whatever it takes. Knowledge opens doors that were once closed. Improvement in this area keeps you sharp, competitive, and ready for new opportunities. Without health, nothing else matters. Improve your health every day. This could mean drinking more water, getting in some exercise, or just choosing healthier meals. Small daily actions add up. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Just make one better choice today than you did yesterday. Financial freedom doesn't happen by accident. Improve your financial habits every day. This might mean saving a little more, reducing unnecessary expenses, or investing in your future. Managing your money well daily ensures that you have the freedom to live life on your terms down the road. We often overlook the power of gratitude. Every day, take a moment to appreciate what you have and who you are. Gratitude shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. It transforms your perspective and opens the door to more blessings. Improve how often you express gratitude, and your entire life will feel richer. Each day, remind yourself of why you do what you do. Clarify your purpose, because a strong why will push you through the tough times. Purpose gives meaning to your efforts. Improve your understanding of your own purpose, and every day will have more direction and fulfillment. Daily improvement is one of the most powerful principles you can incorporate into your life. It's the idea that through small, consistent actions, you can steadily transform yourself, your mindset, and your results. It's not about huge leaps or overnight success, but rather about incremental progress. Success is built in layers, and each day offers a new opportunity to lay another brick. The concept may seem simple, but it carries profound potential. When you wake up each day, you have a choice. You can either stay stagnant, repeating the same behaviors and thoughts, or you can make the decision to improve in some small way. The choice might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, these small decisions compound. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small, almost inconsequential, but as it continues to roll, it picks up more snow, grows larger, and gains momentum. This is how daily improvement works. The small actions you take today might seem minor, but with time, they build into significant change. Daily improvement requires a commitment to the process. It's not glamorous. Often it's repetitive, slow, and demanding of patience. But what it lacks in excitement, it more than makes up for in results. Each day you improve, you move closer to your goals, even if the progress is invisible at first. The world around you might not notice the changes you're making internally or in your habits, but over time those changes will begin to manifest in your external circumstances. The key to embracing daily improvement is understanding that it's not about perfection, but about progress. Too often, people get caught up in the idea that they need to be perfect from the start. They set enormous goals, and when they don't achieve them right away, they become discouraged and quit. But daily improvement isn't about achieving perfection, it's about getting a little bit better each day. It's about being just a fraction better today than you were yesterday. That's all it takes. Consistency is the fuel of daily improvement. If you commit to improving every single day, even in the smallest ways, you'll begin to see the power of compounding in action. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in life. It's the reason why small actions can lead to massive results over time. Think of an investment that earns interest. Initially, the returns might seem small, but over the years, those small returns begin to compound, and eventually they snowball into something much larger than you could have imagined. The same is true for daily improvement. Each small step forward might seem insignificant at the time, but as the days, weeks, and months go by, those small steps turn into massive progress. To make daily improvement a habit, it's crucial to set clear intentions. Without a clear sense of what you want to improve, it's easy to drift through your days without making meaningful progress. Improvement requires direction. You need to know where you're going, or you'll end up nowhere. Take time to reflect on what areas of your life you want to improve. It could be your health, your finances, your relationships, your knowledge, whatever it is. Be specific. Once you have clarity on what you want to improve, you can start breaking it down into small, manageable steps. The beauty of daily improvement is that it doesn't require huge changes all at once. In fact, trying to make massive changes overnight often leads to burnout and failure. Instead, focus on small, incremental changes. If you want to improve your health, for example, start by making one small change to your diet each day. Maybe today you cut out sugary drinks. Tomorrow you add more vegetables to your meals. Over time, these small changes add up, and before you know it, you'll have transformed your diet without feeling overwhelmed. The same principle applies to any area of your life. If you want to improve your knowledge, commit to reading just 10 pages of a book each day. Over the course of a year, that adds up to thousands of pages, and the knowledge you'll gain will be immense. If you want to improve your finances, start by saving a small amount of money each day. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, those small savings will grow into something substantial. Daily improvement also requires a mindset shift. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. We live in a world that values instant gratification, and when we don't get what we want right away, we often give up. But the truth is, real change takes time. It's a slow process, and it requires patience. You have to be willing to put in the work day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust in the process. Understand that the small actions you're taking today will eventually lead to the results you desire, even if you can't see it yet. One of the most important aspects of daily improvement is reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on what you did well and where you can improve. This simple practice of self-reflection allows you to make adjustments and course correct as needed. It helps you stay on track and ensures that you're always moving in the right direction. Without reflection, it's easy to get stuck in a cycle of repeating the same mistakes or not recognizing the progress you've made. Accountability is another powerful tool for daily improvement. When you hold yourself accountable for your actions, you're more likely to stay committed to the process. Find someone who can help keep you accountable, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor. Share your goals with them and check in regularly. Knowing that someone else is watching your progress can provide the extra motivation you need to stay on track. It's also important to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Each time you make a small improvement, take a moment to acknowledge it. Celebrating your progress reinforces the habit of daily improvement and keeps you motivated. It reminds you that you're moving forward, even if the progress is gradual. These small celebrations create positive momentum, which makes it easier to keep going. Daily improvement is a lifelong journey. There's no finish line, and that's what makes it so powerful. No matter how much you improve, there's always room for more growth. This doesn't mean you should never be satisfied with your progress, but rather that you should always be open to new possibilities for improvement. Life is constantly changing, and as it does, new opportunities for growth will present themselves. Embrace them. It's important to understand that setbacks are a natural part of the process. There will be days when you feel like you've taken a step backward instead of forward. Maybe you make a mistake, fall back into an old habit, or encounter an obstacle that slows your progress. When this happens, don't get discouraged. Setbacks are temporary, and they don't define your journey. What matters is how you respond to them. Instead of giving up, use the setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each challenge you face provides valuable lessons that can help you improve even more. Incorporating daily improvement into your life is one of the best decisions you can make. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, one small step at a time. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Over time, the changes you make will become second nature. What once felt difficult will eventually become effortless, and you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Imagine a year from now having made small improvements every single day. You won't even recognize the person you were when you started. Your life will be drastically different, not because of one big moment, but because of the accumulation of small, consistent actions. That's the power of daily improvement. It's within your control. It's not dependent on anyone else. It's something you can start today, right now, and carry with you for the rest of your life. The truth is, we all have the ability to improve every day. No matter where you are in life, no matter what your circumstances are, you can make the decision to get a little bit better today than you were yesterday. You don't need permission or approval. All you need is the desire to grow and the willingness to take small, consistent actions. The future you want is built in the present, and the actions you take today will determine where you end up tomorrow. Daily improvement is a simple concept, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. It's the secret to achieving success, fulfillment, and happiness in every area of your life. By committing to improving just a little bit each day, you set yourself on a path toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. The journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Attitude and focus are two of the most influential factors that shape your success. They are like the twin pillars that hold up the framework of your life. If one is weak, the whole structure begins to wobble. If both are strong, your foundation is solid, and you're equipped to handle whatever comes your way. These two traits are not something you're born with, but rather qualities you can cultivate over time. The way you approach life, the way you think about problems and opportunities, all comes back to your attitude and focus. They are inseparable from each other, feeding into and reinforcing one another in profound ways. Your attitude is the filter through which you experience life. It colors your perception of events, people, and challenges. Some people see obstacles as barriers, while others see them as stepping stones. It's not the actual obstacle that matters, it's your attitude toward it. Two people can face the exact same situation and have entirely different outcomes simply because of how they choose to respond. One might see a setback and give up, while another sees the same setback as an opportunity to grow, to learn something new, or to develop resilience. This is where attitude plays a decisive role. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending that everything is fine when it isn't. Rather, it's about having the inner strength to face reality while maintaining the belief that you can overcome whatever challenges come your way. It's about choosing to be optimistic in the face of adversity, knowing that every problem has a solution. The way you choose to think about the situations you encounter will determine how you respond to them. A negative attitude will drain your energy, making it difficult to find solutions or see opportunities. On the other hand, a positive attitude opens your mind, energizes your efforts, and propels you forward. Your attitude is contagious. It affects not only your personal experience, but also the people around you. If you approach your day with enthusiasm and optimism, people will pick up on that energy. They'll be more likely to support you, collaborate with you, and work with you toward shared goals. Conversely, a negative attitude repels people. No one wants to be around someone who constantly complains, blames others, or refuses to take responsibility for their actions. The way you carry yourself sets the tone for how others perceive and interact with you. Attitude is a choice. It may not always feel like it, especially when you're going through difficult times, but the power to choose your attitude is always in your hands. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, but your attitude determines how you navigate them. You may not be able to control external events, but you can always control how you react to them. This is where the importance of focus comes into play. Focus is the ability to direct your attention and energy toward the things that matter most. In a world filled with distractions, focus is more valuable than ever. It's easy to get sidetracked by trivial things, to spend your time and energy on activities that don't move you any closer to your goals. But focus requires discipline. It means saying no to the things that don't serve your purpose and saying yes to the things that do. It means being intentional about where you direct your mental energy. When you combine a positive attitude with strong focus, you become unstoppable. A positive attitude gives you the belief that you can succeed, and focus gives you the ability to channel that belief into action. Without focus, even the most positive attitude won't get you far because you'll lack the direction and purpose needed to achieve your goals. Likewise, without a positive attitude, focus can become misguided or ineffective. You may be able to focus on a task, but if you're filled with doubt or negativity, you'll likely sabotage your own efforts or give up before reaching the finish line. Focus sharpens your actions and makes them more effective. It's the difference between spreading yourself too thin and concentrating your efforts on what truly matters. Think of focus like a magnifying glass. If you hold a magnifying glass under the sun and move it around aimlessly, nothing happens. But if you hold it steady in one place, the concentrated sunlight creates enough heat to ignite a fire. The same is true with your focus. When your attention is scattered, you don't make meaningful progress in any area. But when you direct your focus on a specific goal or task, you build momentum and make significant strides. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to lose focus, especially with the constant barrage of notifications, emails, and social media. These distractions chip away at your time and energy, leaving you feeling scattered and unproductive. That's why it's essential to cultivate the skill of focus. It's not something that happens automatically. It requires conscious effort. You have to train your mind to stay on track, to resist the temptation to give in to distractions, and to maintain your attention on what's important. One of the keys to improving focus is to have a clear sense of purpose. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to direct your attention toward it. Without a clear goal or purpose, focus becomes difficult because you're not sure where to direct your energy. It's like trying to navigate without a map. You may end up wandering aimlessly, wasting time on activities that don't bring you closer to your desired outcome. In addition to having a clear goal, it's important to break your focus down into manageable tasks. Focus is not about working non-stop or pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion. It's about being intentional with your time and energy. Break your goals down into smaller, actionable steps and focus on completing each step with full attention. This approach not only makes your goals more attainable, but also prevents overwhelm. When you focus on one step at a time, you can maintain your energy and enthusiasm throughout the process. Attitude and focus also play a critical role in how you handle setbacks and failures. Failure is inevitable on the road to success, but your attitude toward failure will determine whether you stay stuck or move forward. A positive attitude allows you to see failure as a learning opportunity, as something that helps you grow and improve. It shifts your mindset from seeing failure as a dead end to viewing it as a stepping stone towards success. When you maintain a positive attitude, you're more likely to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to changing circumstances, and keep pushing toward your goals. Focus helps you stay on course even when things don't go as planned. When you're focused, you're less likely to be derailed by temporary setbacks or distractions. You're able to stay committed to your long-term goals regardless of the obstacles that arise. Focus allows you to keep your eyes on the prize even when the path gets difficult or uncertain. Attitude and focus are also essential in the face of challenges. Life will always present you with difficulties, whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal development. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to attitude and focus. People with a positive attitude see challenges as opportunities for growth. They don't shy away from difficult situations. Instead, they face them head-on with the belief that they have the ability to overcome them. This belief fuels their focus, allowing them to stay committed to finding solutions and taking action. On the other hand, people with a negative attitude often see challenges as insurmountable obstacles. They become discouraged, lose focus, and eventually give up. It's not the challenge itself that determines the outcome, it's the attitude and focus you bring to it. A positive attitude keeps you motivated, while focus keeps you on track, even when the road gets tough. Attitude also shapes your ability to take risks. People with a positive attitude are more likely to take calculated risks because they believe in their ability to succeed. They're not afraid to step out of their comfort zone or try something new because they see it as an opportunity for growth. Focus, in turn, helps them manage those risks effectively by directing their energy towards strategic actions. They don't waste time on distractions or unnecessary tasks. They focus on what will move them closer to their goals. In contrast, people with a negative attitude are often paralyzed by fear. They see risks as dangerous and threatening, and as a result, they avoid taking action altogether. This fear of failure keeps them stuck in their current circumstances, unable to move forward. Without focus, they drift aimlessly, never fully committing to any one course of action. In the pursuit of success, attitude and focus are not optional, they are essential. They shape every aspect of your journey, from how you set your goals to how you respond to challenges. With the right attitude, you'll approach life with optimism, resilience, and confidence. With strong focus, you'll direct your energy toward meaningful actions that bring you closer to your goals. Together, these two traits create a powerful synergy that propels you forward, regardless of the obstacles you face. Attitude and focus are not just about achieving external success, they also shape your internal experience of life. A positive attitude allows you to find joy and fulfillment in the process, not just the outcome. It helps you stay grateful, even in difficult times, and find meaning in your efforts. Focus, on the other hand, gives you a sense of purpose and direction. It prevents you from feeling scattered or overwhelmed by life's demands, and instead gives you the clarity to pursue your passions with intention. These two qualities are within your control. You have the power to choose your attitude and direct your focus each day. They are the foundation upon which all success is built, and by cultivating them, you'll not only achieve your goals, but also create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and meaning. Discipline and habits are the silent engines that create momentum in life. They are the forces that, when consistently applied, propel you forward in a way that few other things can. Momentum is an incredibly powerful thing. It's what takes small efforts and turns them into large results over time. And discipline and habits are the very building blocks of that momentum. They're what ensure that you don't just start a journey with enthusiasm, but that you stay on course and finish strong. Discipline is the ability to stick to your plan even when you don't feel like it. It's the commitment to show up every day, to do the work, and to stay consistent, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Habits are the automated behaviors that make discipline easier. When something becomes a habit, it no longer requires willpower or conscious thought. It becomes part of who you are, part of your daily routine. And when discipline and habits come together, they create a powerful cycle that builds momentum and drives you towards your goals. Discipline often starts with a decision. You decide that you want to achieve something, whether it's improving your health, building a business, learning a new skill, or strengthening a relationship. That decision sets the foundation, but it's only the beginning. Discipline is what turns that decision into consistent action. It's easy to feel motivated and excited when you first set a goal, but motivation fades over time. Discipline is what keeps you going when the initial excitement wears off, when the challenges start to mount, and when the path ahead seems long and difficult. It's the ability to keep going day after day, even when it feels like progress is slow or non-existent. Discipline is often misunderstood. People think it's about forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do, but that's only part of it. True discipline comes from understanding the bigger picture. It's about knowing that the small, sometimes mundane tasks you do today are contributing to something much larger in the future. It's about delaying immediate gratification for long-term success. It's about having a clear vision of what you want to achieve and being willing to put in the work, even when it's hard, uncomfortable, or inconvenient. Discipline isn't about punishment, it's about freedom. The freedom that comes from knowing you're in control of your actions, that you're moving in the direction you want to go, and that you're not at the mercy of your impulses or fleeting emotions. Habits are what make discipline sustainable over the long term. When you first start working toward a goal, everything requires conscious effort. You have to think about every action, remind yourself of why you're doing it, and muster the willpower to follow through. But over time, as you repeat the same actions consistently, they become habits. And once something becomes a habit, it requires far less mental energy. It becomes automatic, something you do without having to think about it. This is the power of habits. They take the burden off your willpower and make discipline easier. Instead of having to force yourself to take action every day, you simply do it because it's part of your routine. Creating habits takes time, but it's worth the effort. The key is consistency. The more consistently you perform a behavior, the more ingrained it becomes in your brain. Eventually, it becomes second nature. Think about something as simple as brushing your teeth. You don't have to remind yourself to do it every morning and night. It's just something you do without even thinking about it. That's the power of habit. Imagine if you could apply that same automatic behavior to the actions that are important to your success. Whether it's exercising, working on your business, practicing a skill, or saving money, once it becomes a habit, it no longer feels like a chore. It becomes part of your life, something you do without effort or resistance. Momentum is what happens when discipline and habits come together. It's the force that builds as you consistently take action day after day. At first, it might feel like you're not making much progress. You're putting in the effort, but the results are slow to come. This is where many people give up. They lose patience, get discouraged, and quit before they've had a chance to build momentum. But those who stick with it, who keep showing up and doing the work, eventually start to see the results of their efforts. The small actions they took in the beginning start to compound, and suddenly progress becomes more visible. That's momentum. It's the point at which your efforts start to pay off in a big way. Momentum is powerful because it makes everything easier. Once you've built up momentum, it takes less effort to keep going. Think of it like pushing a heavy object. When you first start pushing, it takes a lot of energy to get it moving. But once it's rolling, it takes much less effort to keep it moving forward. The same is true with your goals. At the beginning, it might feel like every step is a struggle. But once you've built up momentum, you'll find that things start to fall into place more easily. You'll have more energy, more confidence, and more motivation to keep going. This is why discipline and habits are so important. They're what help you push through the difficult early stages so that you can reach the point where momentum takes over. Discipline also helps you stay on course when things get tough. No matter what goal you're working toward, there will be challenges along the way. You'll face setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt. This is where discipline is crucial. It's easy to stay committed when everything is going well, but true discipline shows up when things get hard. It's the ability to keep going even when you don't feel like it. It's the inner strength that allows you to push through discomfort, to keep working toward your goal, even when it seems like progress is slow or non-existent. One of the keys to maintaining discipline is to focus on the process, not just the outcome. It's natural to want results, but if you're constantly fixated on the end goal, it's easy to become discouraged when progress is slow. Instead, focus on the daily actions you need to take. Focus on showing up every day and doing the work, regardless of how far away the goal seems. When you shift your focus to the process, you take the pressure off yourself to achieve immediate results. You're no longer measuring your success by how quickly you reach your goal, but by how consistently you're taking action. This mindset makes it much easier to stay disciplined because you're not constantly battling frustration or impatience. Habits reinforce discipline by making the process more automatic. When you have good habits in place, you don't have to rely on willpower to stay disciplined. You've already built the behavior into your routine, so it becomes much easier to stick with it. For example, if you've developed the habit of working out every morning, you don't have to wake up and debate whether or not you should exercise. You just do it because it's part of your day. This is why habits are so powerful. They remove the mental resistance that often stands in the way of discipline. Another important aspect of discipline is accountability. It's much easier to stay disciplined when you have someone or something holding you accountable. This could be a friend, a coach, or even a system you've set up for yourself. Accountability creates an extra layer of commitment. When you know that someone is watching your progress or that you set a deadline for yourself, you're more likely to stay on track. Accountability also helps you stay disciplined in moments of weakness. When you're feeling tired, discouraged, or tempted to give up, the knowledge that someone is counting on you can provide the extra motivation you need to keep going. Building momentum through discipline and habits also requires patience. Too often people give up too soon because they expect immediate results. But success is rarely instant. It's the result of consistent effort over time. This is where patience comes in. You have to be willing to play the long game, to keep taking action, even when the results aren't visible yet. Patience allows you to stay disciplined and continue building good habits, even when progress seems slow. It's the understanding that every small action you take is moving you closer to your goal, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Momentum is also about energy. The more disciplined you are, the more energy you'll have to put toward your goals. When you're disciplined, you're not wasting time or energy on distractions or unproductive behaviors. You're focused, intentional, and efficient. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more disciplined you are, the more energy you have, and the more energy you have, and the more energy you have, the easier it is to stay disciplined. This is how momentum builds. It starts with small actions, but as you stay consistent, your energy and progress begin to compound. Ultimately, discipline and habits are the keys to creating lasting change. They're what allow you to turn your goals into reality. Without discipline, even the best intentions will fall short. Without habits, even the most disciplined efforts will feel like a constant struggle. But when you combine the two, you create a powerful system that drives you forward day after day toward your goals. Discipline ensures that you stay on course, while habits make the journey easier and more sustainable. And over time, as you continue to take consistent action, you'll build the momentum you need to achieve success. The beauty of discipline and habits is that they can be applied to any area of your life. Whether you want to improve your health, advance in your career, strengthen your relationships, or develop a new skill, the principles are the same. It's about making a commitment to show up every day, to put in the work, and to stay consistent. It's about building good habits that make discipline easier and more automatic. And health, knowledge, and purpose are the pillars that drive fulfillment in life. Each one plays a crucial role in shaping not only your success, but also your overall sense of happiness and well-being. When these three areas are in alignment, they create a powerful foundation that supports every other aspect of your life. Health provides the energy and vitality you need to pursue your goals. Knowledge equips you with the tools and understanding to navigate the complexities of life. Purpose gives your life meaning and direction, motivating you to push through challenges and stay committed to your vision. Your health is the foundation of everything. Without it, nothing else matters. You could have all the money in the world, the most successful career, or the strongest relationships, but if your health is suffering, it will undermine everything else. Health is not just about avoiding illness, it's about optimizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It's about feeling good, having energy, and being able to fully engage in life. When your health is strong, you have the energy and focus to pursue your goals with vigor. When it's weak, even the simplest tasks become difficult. Taking care of your health requires more than just going through the motions. It's about being intentional and proactive. It means making choices every day that support your well-being. This includes eating nutritious foods that fuel your body, staying physically active to keep your muscles and joints strong, getting enough sleep to allow your body to repair and regenerate, and managing stress so that it doesn't take a toll on your mental and emotional health. It's about understanding that your body is your most valuable asset and treating it with the care and respect it deserves. But health goes beyond the physical. Your mental and emotional well-being are just as important. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget to take care of your mind. Stress, anxiety, and burnout are all too common, and they can have a devastating impact on your overall health. Taking care of your mental health means giving yourself the time and space to rest and recharge. It means practicing mindfulness, meditation, or other techniques that help you stay centered and focused. It means being kind to yourself, recognizing when you need a break, and not pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion. Emotional health is also critical. We often overlook the impact that our emotions have on our overall well-being. Negative emotions like anger, resentment, and fear can eat away at your health if they're not properly managed. On the other hand, positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love can have a healing effect on your body and mind. Emotional health is about being aware of your feelings, understanding where they come from, and learning how to manage them in a healthy way. It's about cultivating a mindset that allows you to handle life's challenges with grace and resilience. Knowledge is the second pillar of fulfillment. Knowledge is power, but more importantly, it's the key to growth. The more you know, the better equipped you are to handle whatever life throws your way. Knowledge expands your perspective, helps you solve problems, and opens up new opportunities. It allows you to make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to learn and adapt is more important than ever. The knowledge you acquire is what enables you to stay relevant, to continue growing, and to make a positive impact on the world around you. But knowledge isn't just about collecting information. It's about applying that information in meaningful ways. It's about understanding how to use what you've learned to improve your life and the lives of those around you. It's about being curious, asking questions, and seeking out new experiences that challenge your thinking and expand your horizons. Knowledge is not static. It's something that evolves over time. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is still to learn. This creates a virtuous cycle of continuous growth and improvement. One of the most important forms of knowledge is self-knowledge. Understanding yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and desires is key to living a fulfilling life. When you know yourself, you can make decisions that are aligned with your true nature. You can avoid getting caught up in pursuits that don't resonate with you and focus instead on the things that bring you joy and satisfaction. Self-knowledge also helps you navigate relationships more effectively. When you understand your own needs and boundaries, you're better able to communicate them to others and build healthier, more fulfilling connections. Knowledge also plays a critical role in helping you achieve your goals. The more you know about a particular subject or field, the more effective you'll be in pursuing success in that area. Whether it's knowledge about business, finance, health, or personal development, the right information can give you a significant advantage. It can help you identify opportunities that others might miss, avoid common pitfalls, and make smarter decisions that move you closer to your goals. In a world where information is readily available at your fingertips, there's no excuse for not continuously expanding your knowledge. The third pillar of fulfillment is purpose. Purpose is what gives your life meaning. It's what drives you to get up in the morning, what motivates you to push through challenges, and what keeps you going when the going gets tough. Purpose is about having a sense of direction, knowing that your efforts are contributing to something larger than yourself. It's about feeling like you're making a difference, that your life has a purpose beyond just surviving or getting by. When you have a clear sense of purpose, everything else falls into place. You're more focused, more motivated, and more resilient in the face of adversity. Purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as being the best parent you can be, creating art that inspires others, or building a business that solves a problem. What matters is that your purpose is meaningful to you. It's something that resonates with your core values and gives your life a sense of fulfillment. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, you feel a sense of satisfaction that can't be matched by external achievements or material possessions. Purpose also provides a sense of clarity. When you know what you're working toward, you're less likely to get distracted or discouraged by the inevitable challenges that arise along the way. Purpose gives you a sense of focus, allowing you to prioritize the things that truly matter and let go of the things that don't. It helps you stay on course even when the road ahead is difficult or uncertain. But purpose is not something you find once and then forget about. It's something that evolves over time. As you grow and change, your purpose may shift. What's important is that you remain open to that evolution and continue to seek out the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Purpose is not a destination, it's a journey. It's something that you discover and refine over time through your experiences, challenges, and successes. Health, knowledge, and purpose are deeply interconnected. When your health is strong, you have the energy and focus to pursue knowledge and purpose. When you're continually learning and growing, you're better equipped to take care of your health and stay aligned with your purpose. And when you're living in alignment with your purpose, you're more motivated to take care of your health and seek out the knowledge that will help you succeed. The key is to focus on all three areas simultaneously. Neglecting any one of them will undermine your overall sense of fulfillment. For example, you could be incredibly knowledgeable and have a clear sense of purpose, but if your health is suffering, you won't have the energy or focus to make the most of your potential. Similarly, you could be in great physical shape and have a clear sense of purpose, but if you're not continually learning and growing, you'll eventually stagnate and lose your sense of fulfillment. Fulfillment is not something that happens by accident. It's the result of intentional effort of making conscious choices every day to take care of your health, expand your knowledge, and stay aligned with your purpose. It's about recognizing that life is not a sprint but a marathon. And that true success is not just about achieving your goals, but about enjoying the journey along the way. It's about understanding that fulfillment comes from within, from the choices you make and the actions you take every day. Living a fulfilling life requires discipline, commitment, and patience. It requires you to prioritize your health, invest in your knowledge, and stay connected to your purpose. It requires you to stay focused on the things that truly matter and to let go of the distractions and trivialities that pull you away from your goals. It requires you to be willing to grow, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep moving forward even when the road ahead is difficult. The beauty of health, knowledge, and purpose is that they are accessible to everyone. You don't need to be rich, famous, or exceptionally talented to live a fulfilling life. All you need is the willingness to take care of your health, the curiosity to seek out knowledge, and the determination to stay connected to your purpose.